Alright, how's it going, everyone? I am the Emerald Waiter, and I'm joined by...
the Jade Elf.
And where we last left off, we were just coming into the charming little town of Lothering, raided by bandits, by racists, and by madmen, yelling about the king being dead. And now we're gonna head into the Chantry and see our first look of the church in this game. Will they be a cool, awesome church, or will they be a creepy, evil church? Let's find out together.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
You're gonna die, most likely.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers.
Are you here to
Thought
see the
wrong.
Reverend Mother too?
The who? Where is she? No, I'm not. Where is she?
In her office arranging for everyone to leave, I suppose. I don't think she's with anyone right now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon you. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Templar. Oh, there's Sir Brian.
He will not abandon the town.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
I am the Grey Warden Jade. You can call me Jade. Nobody of importance. Pardon me, I didn't mean to interrupt. You can call me Jade.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
And if I were, I am a Grey Warden, actually. Do many of these knights come here? Do many of his knights come here?
Some have in recent days. Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure.
That's not
One of
good.
the
We
Arl's
need that
knights,
guy.
Sir Donald is here searching for fantasies. Well, never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
I should go. I need some information. Things seem very dire in the village. I'm hoping you can help me. I'm a Grey Warden. About those bandits outside the village. I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Are you in charge here? Have you heard any recent news? I have nothing else to ask. Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
And if you found an unsanctioned mage, how do Templars fight against magic? Where would I find the revered mother? Are you the only protection this village has? Tell me about something else. And if you found an unsanctioned mage...
Let us pretend that I was such a mage. What would you do to me?
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Are you the only protection the village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tairn Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
What do you mean? King Caitlin had no heir? Most people consider Tairn Loghain a hero. What do you mean?
Tairn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
We didn't get to ask him about the bandits.
I think the second one will let us do that.
I have nothing else to ask.
No, unless there's something else you need.
Crap. Things seem very dire. Oh, wait, I need some information. I think we get to ask him
If
about
the matter
that.
is important, certainly.
Crap.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the band having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I'm needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Gosh dang it.
Travel safely.
We can always
and
just
may the
talk to
Maker
him
watch
again.
over you.
Lothering. In ancient times, Lothering was a little more than a trading post that served the fortress of Ostagar to the south. Nowadays, it is a larger servant Redcliffe and the community merchants and surface dwarves near Orzammar. Its location on the North Road gives the strategic value, so control of Lothering has historically been a matter of contention between the southern Banorn and the south reach Arling. King Calenhad himself stepped in and awarded the town to South Reach in the Exalted Age, which has largely ended the feud, or at least the appearance of it. From In Pursuit Knowledge, the Troubles of Chantry Scholar, the Brother G.
Brother G.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
Oh, about those bandits.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
Lie, they robbed me. I demand compensation. They won't bother you again. I killed them. You need to watch the roads more carefully. They won't bother you again.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Certainly, thank you. Persuade. I could keep an eye out for trouble for the right pay. No need. Your thanks is enough. Certainly, thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Do we tell him about being a great warrior? It's too risky, huh?
If you want to. I mean, so for now, he and his men are the law. What feeling do you get from him? Is he gonna give a fuck? He just said he doesn't give a fuck about
The king.
unsanctioned mages, even though that's the Templars' literal one job.
I'll go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
I didn't even remember that. That's funny, because that's their literal one job is to look for unsanctioned mages, and he's like, I don't give a fuck right now.
He's like, I don't have time to think about that.
I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I should go. Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn? I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact. So your request for the ashes brought you here? Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes. Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his. Oh, right! We had something for him. Crap. Tell me about more of this urn.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
We Dalish don't learn much about your religion. I'd like to hear what you've learned. It simply seems like a waste of time. Perhaps I could help you. I'd like to hear what you learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Who is Sir Henrik? Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his. Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn? Yeah, your friend Sir Henrik is dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Is there a word, perhaps? I'm sorry about your friend. I dealt with the bandits that killed him. I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
I was hoping to meet our Eamon.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Tavern Logain. I would prefer not to say it. We need his help against Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tavern Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tavern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point to going to Redcliffe? Do you think Logain is involved with the Arl's illness? Do you have any advice? Do you think he's involved?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Logain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
I mean,
poisoning his
what's
mind.
happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
I mean, what better plan to have than to eliminate the one rival you have for the throne right before you kill the king?
Right. Oh, and also, we read this codex before we started recording our episodes, but apparently, Alistair's daddy is Arl Eamon. So that's why he thinks so much of him.
Well, his adopted daddy.
Adopted daddy. And then so your request for ashes has brought you here.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Okay.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
No, thank you for not being a racist.
Mm-hmm.
These are coming up pretty often, actually. Oh.
The Maker, there was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silence. Then the voice of the Maker rang out, the first word, and his word became all that might be. Dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. And from it made his firstborn, and he said to them, in my image I forge you. To you I give dominion over all that exists. Be your will. May all the things be done. Then in the center of heaven he called forth the city of towers of gold, streets with music, or cobblestones, and banners which flew without wind. There he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. The children of the Maker gathered before his golden throne and sang hymns of praise and sending, but their songs were the songs of cobblestones. They shone with gold light reflected from the Maker's throne. They held forth the banners that flew on their own, and the voice of the Maker shook the face, saying, in my image I have wrought it. My firstborn, you have given dominion over all that exists. By your will all things are done, yet you do nothing. The realm I have given you is formless, ever changing. And he knew he had wrought amiss. So the Maker turned from his firstborn and took from the Fade a measure of living flesh and placed it apart from the spirits and spoke to it, saying, here I decree opposition in all things, for earth, sky, for winter, summer, for darkness, light. By my will alone is balance surrendered, and the world is given new life. And no longer was it formless, ever changing, but held fast, immutable. With words heaven and for earth, sea and sky, at last did the Maker from the living world make men immutable as the substance of the earth, with souls made from dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. Then the Maker said, to you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unique and unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. From the Fade I crafted you, and to the Fade you shall return each night in dreams, that you may always remember me. And then the Maker sealed the gates of the golden city, and there he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. Thronides 5:1-8.
Wow, that one was long.
That was so long.
It's terrible. So many come to Lothering seeking refuge, only to find that we can offer little more than prayer. Does the Maker see our plight? Is he moved by this destruction? I apologize. The Maker's plan is too grand for me to fathom, especially at times like this.
I should go. Who's in charge here? What are those priests chanting exactly? What are those priests chanting?
The chant of light. Surely you know it.
I should go. I'm not from Ferelden. This is a prayer. I'd like to learn more.
The chant is our devotion to the Maker, our first commandment as followers of his prophet Andraste. The entire chant takes weeks to sing and is only done straight through at the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. Here we can only sing a few verses per week and finish anew each first day.
Tell me more about the Chant of Light.
When the prophet Andraste was burned by the Magisters, the Maker turned away from his creations. We gain his forgiveness by spreading Andraste's teachings. The Maker will return when the chant is sung from the four corners of the world.
That seems like an excuse to spread the Chantry's influence. How do you even know the Maker exists? Are you worried about the coming Darkspawn? Are you worried about the Darkspawn?
We are preparing as we can. And when the revered mother calls on us to leave, we shall. But not before then.
Who's in charge here?
The revered mother presides over the Chantry, and Sir Bryant leads the few Templars guarding us. May the Maker watch over you.
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
I'll leave you alone then. Who's in charge here? What's the significance of the brazier? What's the significance of the brazier?
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale?
Of course. Doesn't everyone? The Dalish know little about human religion. I don't need to hear it. The Dalish know little.
The prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathous before the ancient mages she had fought. Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to stand forever at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
I'll leave you alone then. Aren't there easier ways to keep a fire going? So if I sin, I should just set myself on fire. Aren't there easier ways to keep a fire going?
Of course. The dwarves have offered us coal and special rocks. Even the Circle of Magi volunteered to provide magical flames. If that isn't irony, I don't know what is. The flame means little without the act of remembering and atoning for our sins.
That seems like a terribly monotonous task. I think I understand, thank you. I think I understand.
Always a pleasure.
I'll leave you alone.
I wish you well.
You don't want to hear for a 10th time who's in charge?
I kept thinking, I was like, somebody must say something different. No, they all say the same thing.
But it's always hard to know if they're just gonna keep repeating themselves or not. Oh, I want to yoink it, but we don't have anything to yoink it with. Fucking thief. Companion, where are you? We need you.
That would have probably been a bandit, no?
No, there's no way. There's no way to recruit those people. Generally, if they don't have a name, then they're not recruitable.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
I have nothing to offer. Who are you? What tithe is acceptable? Tithe to the Chantry? Are you joking? Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
I have nothing to offer. What tithe is acceptable? Perhaps I should go. What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
I have nothing to offer. I'm sorry, but I only have 10 silver. Very well, 30 silver it is. Perhaps I should go. What do we have?
We have 2 gold and 50 something silver.
I only have 10 silver. Bless you.
1 out of 1 is a more generous gift than 10 out of thousands. What can I do?
Not when you lie. Nothing of importance. I'm a Grey Warden. I need your help. I was hoping to receive a blessing. Why did we come?
Because she's in charge.
Let's do the blessing first. I'm scared to tell her I'm a Grey Warden.
Many of your people join our devotions. How nice that you are an exception. In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation.
The most Chantry Dalish to ever live.
So let it
We're like, fuck our elven gods. This Maker guy seems cool.
If there is nothing else.
All right, let's take a gamble.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tern Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard, but it is Loghain who betrayed the king. What do I care if Loghain lies? So I've heard, but Loghain's the one who betrayed the king.
The Tern claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the king's death. There is a price on your head.
I think I clicked the wrong one, but it goes to the same thing in this situation.
Now, if there is nothing else.
Can you provide any helps to the Grey Wardens at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village in Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else.
With your size.
May the Maker guard you.
You were just a fucking 10 silver drain on us then.
Mm-hmm. That's why I lied.
And then shall the chant of light make it pure.
And when the Maker spoke...
Alright, church, thanks for nothing.
I think it would have gone worse with Sir Bryant telling him. Could have been like, why'd you tell me that? Now I gotta do something about it.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denerim in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Those two sure like to talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps for? Sorry, I can't make traps. I can't help you. Farewell. What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Why don't you just buy some? Barlin has poison traps on his land. Sorry, I can't make traps. I can't help you. Why don't you buy some? Probably doesn't have the money.
Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
Yes, poison traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I hate that.
I hope more soldiers make it out of
I hate that the fucking numbers change. I gotta remember that. It's early in the morning. I'm sorry. Because the fucking option disappears and I just keep remembering what that option was before I click, the one before.
It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much. What? Never mind.
There we go. That's why you look at every nook and cranny. You can't hide your valuables from me, refugees.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Aw. Are you? What's going on here? What? You think I'm a refugee? Actually, I was more hoping I could help you. Never mind. What's going on here?
Ever since good King Kalen passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defence and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type.
Oh, what the heck?
Too much to do, and not enough time.
I was gonna help you. Do you need any help?
don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does. Afraid not. Never mind, farewell. I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
I like how it opens the fucking inventory, but it doesn't show us what we just got.
Mm-hmm. It's that glowing one, though.
Sort by newest.
On the very left. Oh no, that's what you're showing, huh?
Yeah. We got a short bow. Why did we get a short bow? Damn it. Can't steal from these people. Quest updated too. Let's see. Journal. Kokari Wilds, Last Will and Testament. Right. Oh, right. We have something to do in Redcliffe. Rigby's Last Will.
Mm-hmm.
The Blight. Oro Emond. Go to Ozamar. Go to the Dalish clans. Go to the Circle of Magi. And rest and resupply at Lothering. That's why we're here. Lothering, we gotta clear out some bandits and craft some lesser poultices for the refugees. 3 of these should suffice. Okay. How do we do that? Okay. Awesome.
We already did it because we had the supplies.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go. Not yet, farewell. I didn't need them.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Yeah, we try. 50 silver.
What the?
50 silver, hell yeah.
Did you see the new recruiters out? I'd keep your voice down if I were you.
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Why is the tavern full? Tell me about these soldiers. You seem unhappy. Tell me about the soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organize. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Yes, that was me.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Terran wants a new army, but is it to fight them dark?
Everyone just ignored them.
Against them. Best be careful. Greetings, milady.
Just talking shit. Alright, let's go in the tavern. Apparently there's some soldiers up in there.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Oh, it looks like he wants a fight. I'm happy to oblige. What makes you think we're traitors? I don't need your help, miss. Please stand back. Let's talk about this before things get out of hand. Ugh. What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Loghain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk. Take the warden into custody. Kill the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
You're trying to seem like you're not the bad guys. You're doing an awful job.
Sister, don't die, please. Okay, she's not part of the thingy.
She's right there.
She's smacking him upside the head with sticks. We're under 50.
Damn.
Right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
As she says, all covered in blood. I don't want them reporting to Loghain. The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Cailan. Loghain did. They aim to butcher us. They deserve no mercy. Take a message to Loghain. Oh, wow. I don't want them reporting Loghain.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
I didn't say I was gonna kill him. Start running right now.
How do you think we're gonna stop him from reporting to Loghain?
That's true. They were going to kill us. Take a message to him. Huh.
Want to be a badass, or you want to tell him to start running? Or do you want to kill him? Fuck this lady, whoever she is.
I don't want to kill him. What's the badass one?
Take a message to that motherfucker.
Take
We're
a
coming
message.
for him.
What do you want to tell him?
Oh, you get to tell him.
The Grey Wardens know what really happened. He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him. He'll have to do better than this. Ooh. The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
And who are you anyhow? It's all right. I was happy to save your life. I appreciate what you tried to do. So I see. Where does a sister learn a fight like that? It's time for me to leave. Where does a sister learn a fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
And is there something you wanted from me? What does that mean? I'm Jade, a pleasure. You can call me Jade if you must. What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest. Not even an initiate.
And is there... I'm Jade, pleasure.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I'm sorry, sister, but you are very mistaken. Why so eager to come with me? I will need help, that's true. And just what help would you be to me? Lie, these men were mistaken. I'm no Grey Warden. Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
The Maker is on my side? Welcome aboard then. Right, I believe this is where I walk back away slowly. Can you elaborate? Why should I care what your god wants? Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well, I will not turn away help when it is offered. I need more than prayers, I'm afraid. You feel sorry for the people? Help them here. I don't need your help. Very well.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Very cool.
What's going on? Oh, can we only have 4 people in our party?
Indeed.
Yes.
We're gonna leave the dog?
We are not. So this is a good time to bring up the fact that this dog whistle, I think, is from a mod, the one mod that I have installed. Hey, where the hell did it go?
Right there.
It's from the one mod that I have installed, which lets us take our pup along with our companions, because it is kind of fucked that they decided, you know what? there are so many cool companions that we're only gonna let you take 3, and the pup takes up one of those slots. Fuck that. So we're gonna have our pup and Liliana, and that's all I will hear from it. Because hell yeah, Ghost.
And so
Let's
I
go.
shall.
Yeah, now we have Liliana, who is a thief, a rogue.
Oh, finally.
And she's got poison making and stuff, so she can throw all that stuff. We're going to quickly outfit her. Okay, cool. There we go. Set up her tactics real fast. Liliana, I want you to be an archer, please. For God's sakes, don't be like that other asshole that kept switching stuff up.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Show me what you've got. You're out of food. Don't worry about him. I took care of it. Know any well-paying work in Lothering? You're out of food.
Whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you got.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the... I got other gear to sell.
Okay. Do you know any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the Chanter's board by the Chantry. There's good jobs there. No, don't suppose you know anything about poison.
Poison. I have dabbled in such things. Poison. Maker's blood. Why do you need poison? Farewell. Poison? Question mark?
Yes, that's right, poison. I've got some traps around the place.
Oh, right, that's this guy.
Just as good as anybody else.
What if some refugee triggers your trap? That's a hair-brained idea if I've ever heard one. Poison, I've dabbled in such things. What if some refugee triggers your trap?
Well, then those bleeding sad sots should stay off my land. Besides, these days, any folk out at night is more than like to slit your throat. Can you make poison or not?
I've dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
Any idea where I could get the ingredients?
Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Farewell. Farmer wants to place poisonous traps.
3 flasks of venom.
Do we have to make venom?
We have 4 venom.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you asked for.
If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some. Hey! Because I still don't have food to sell.
Oh yeah, now I can buy that dagger you got, homie. Alright.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Maybe. Is there something I can do for you? I must be going. Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service? Why should I help you? I'm not interested. How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Letter from the Blackstone.
A letter written in careful script addressed to you. To the inimitable Grey Warden, your deeds have spread since the tragedy of Osagar, and I find myself in need of one such as you. I am Raelnor, captain of the venerable Blackstone Irregulars, and I hope to win your trust. The Regulars have come on hard times since the war with Orlais, but I have fought to improve their reputation. Gone are the days of my father's shady deals with the unscrupulous nobles in the Denerim. No, I am ready to fight for Ferelden, and I'm proud to say that I have seen your own Grey Wardens as a sort of model. We are not perfect. My own son advocates a move back to the more lucrative way my father ran the guild, but we are steadfast. It is in context that I ask for your help, and I promise we will reward you accordingly. Should you be willing, please find letters in this box and others like it all over the land and carry out the request therein. For the matter, consider a request from my son as if they came from me. And thank you again from the bottom of my heart, whether you choose to assist us or not. You are doing the Maker's work. Warden and I am honored to work with you. Raelnor.
Liliana, in the cloister away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace, and in that stillness I could hear the Maker. A lay sister of the Chantry who can beat the stuffing out of trained mercenaries would be notable enough, but one who also claims to have been sent to fight the Darkspawn by the Maker himself is unusual, to say the least. She joined Alistair and Jade in Lothering, insisting that she would prove useful.
Thorn of the Dead Gods. In the moment that it struck, the blade of the Grey Warden who killed Thoth, Archdemon of Fire, shattered into 3 pieces. After the Battle of Hunter fell, the Wardens carried their fallen brother to Weishaupt for a hero's burial, but the broken pieces of his sword were left behind. For years, the shards lay forgotten on the battlefield. Steel became etched into the corrupted blood of the dead god. They were eventually discovered by a Neveran woman, searching among the bones for a sign of her lost son. She sold them to a blacksmith, not knowing what they truly were, for 10 bits. The smith, however, knew that he had purchased more than the scrap metal and fashioned the shards into 3 identical daggers, the thorns of the dead gods. They left his hands and were scattered in the 4 corners of Thedas, but everywhere they went, the thorns left misery and loss in their wake. The woman who unearthed them died soon after the plague. The smith fell into his forge. Each person who had held one of the thorns, even briefly, has died an untimely death.
Oh.
So you bought a cursed dagger?
I guess so. Wait. No, I don't want to speak to the dog. I want to open the chest. Scraping the barrel, my friend, there are a number of people who pledged aid to Blackstone Irregulars in times of need. These times are now. Here you will find 3 letters of conscription. Deliver them to the people listed below and return to the Irregulars for your payment. Should any of these people refuse, do what you must to get them to honor their oaths. Conscripts: Denral Garrison, Redcliffe. Pater Gritch, Lothering. Ooh, we're in Lothering now. Viril Baron, Denerim. Thank you. Oh, your friend, Tavern. Yep, accept that. And Declaration of Duty. My friend, the Irregulars require a trusted agent to track down and deal with deserters. Do this and you will be rewarded. These deserters took with them valuable supplies crucial to the Irregulars' future as a supplier of martial services. Martial services. Deal with these wastes of space as you see fit and bring the supplies back as proof that the problem has been dealt with. We will ask no questions as to your methods or your final condition of the final condition of the deserters. Use your own discretion. You will likely find them in the following locations: Samuel, Lake Kalid, Layson, Denerim, Tornus, Frostback Mountains. Your friend, Torian. Okay. Well, that was interesting enough. We went ahead and I think we did everything that we could do in all of these, in all of Lothering. I guess we'll find out in the next one as we venture forth with our new group of our pup and Liliana, Alistair, and Morrigan. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We will catch you guys on the next one.